Hello, everyone. Jim Revelle here, the chaplain, and I'm here to celebrate the 1 year milestone of my serving you as your chaplain for DRF Total Property Solutions. It's hard to believe that a year has quickly moved by, and what a year it has been. And I've really enjoyed connecting with many of you briefly each week, others a little more deeply, and as I've done rounds. And then some of you, maybe you work remotely. I rarely see you. I haven't met you. And I want you to realize the services that we provide as a chaplain to just help sort of alleviate the stress of life and bring encouragement to you. If I were to think of one word that depicts the necessity for surviving this past 12 months, it would be the word resilience. And resilience is what I would call bounce back. And in every single one of our lives, we face disappointments. Things don't go the way we think. We have challenges, we have setbacks, we have failures. But resilient people, they face the difficulty squarely. They learn. This is a big word, to learn from our mistakes, and then they make choices to move forward rather than wallowing. That word wallowing or dwelling or getting stuck in a spot. We come out as strong as, or even more, what would I say, with a larger bandwidth than we went in with. And it gives us the ability. Highly resilient people can change courses, they heal and get more healthy emotionally, and they continue to move forward. Now, over these next 3 or 4 weeks, I want to send out some just 3 or 4 minute videos and kind of expand on the thought of resilience. Because did you know that resilience can be created, and you can build it, and you can learn from your failures? But here's some of the things I've learned over the last year or so as we've thought about this. That resilience is a reactive state of mind created by exposure to suffering or to challenges. So resilience grows when you're facing adversity. And oh my, we are wealthy people for what we faced this past year. Marcus Buckingham did an article, or actually a study, and it was posted or printed in the Harvard Business Review. And he made this comment. He said, "We discover our resilience only when we're forced to meet unavoidable suffering or unavoidable difficulties, and we look it square in the face." And then they did this study, and they looked at 11 different kinds of curves that have been faced this past year as the world has faced this COVID situation. Things like sheltering in place, changes in work schedules, changes in work dynamics, changes in work locations, the expanded necessity to utilize technology, some of you in a way that you haven't had to use it before, remote learning for students, and there's a whole series of things. But they studied 11 different kinds of things like that people face. And the discovery was this: surprise, surprise, 96% of the world faced at least one of those kinds of changes. But people who faced 5 or more of those 11 challenges, things like having to work from home, things like having to shelter in place, things like learning new ways to do your job, navigating with your children in school, those kinds of things. If you had 5 of those challenges, you're 13 times more likely to be what is called highly resilient. That is, you've increased your ability to navigate in life. And the more changes that you can absorb, the more resilient you can become. So I'm here to offer you congratulations. You are a wealthy person for getting to this point over this past year. And you've come, I hope you've not only survived, but I hope you're thriving. And that's one of the things that we want to help you do as a chaplain. And we like to come alongside. We like to try to listen, to collaborate, to share if you're having a challenge, if there's joys or victories or ways that we can be of a coaching help to you. We really do want to come alongside of you because, man, this is a journey together. And I'm telling you what, the word team, someone said, is an acronym: together, Everyone achieves more. When you aren't isolating, but when you're coming together, it really does help us being able to survive and thrive in life. And so that's one of the things we like to do is add a supplement to your life and make ourselves available to that. And as always, we want to remind you we're confidential, we're permission based, we serve families, and you can contact us anytime, 24/7, and we try to get back with you within 30 minutes. And it would be our delight to be able to serve you in any way. My number is area code 877-322-CHAP. That's 2427. And my extension is 5017. Once again, we're congratulating you for getting through 2020, and now we're plowing ahead into 2021. And blessings to you, and we're looking forward to a great, great year.